Hello, everybody. This is Commissioner TC, Coach TC, or just TC. Or if you're from Reddit, Aromantic Dentist. I don't know how to change it on there. But I frequent the NCAA football Reddit. I'm always in the college football revamp server, and I run the SFA. And with the launch of College Football 25, we are launching a brand new server in the family of SFA networks, SFA Head to Head. And I'm very excited about this. As you guys know, the SFA is centered around team building and kind of hands off coaching, getting that premium college football coach experience or AD experience type of a deal. And this is going to be more hands on. This is going to be more focused on actually playing the game against each other and competing against one another to climb the ranks. So the purpose of this video, this is the training camp video for this server. We're going to go through everything you need to know from top to bottom. That way you can hit the ground running in the server and enjoy it how you want to. So this is our brand new logo, super crispy, I know. But at the top of the server here, obviously you got your typical stuff. However, we are adding a channel where you can customize the way you experience this server. So first and foremost, we do want to make sure we know which console you play on. Do you play on Xbox or PlayStation? While the game is cross-platform for general head-to-head. If you're going to play online dynasties, maybe Ultimate Team, I'm not sure if those are cross-platform. I know Online Dynasty is not, so we want to make sure we do know what console you do frequent, as we also might run some console-exclusive tournaments as well. So all you gotta do is click on which button for which console you use, and then also this server we want to tailor it to you. We want to provide a hub for the new game for all sorts of individuals who like to experience the game differently, to have the experience that they want. So everybody will see all of the SFA head-to-head league and tournament content. However, if you're interested in playing in or looking at the content from online dynasties, you can. All you gotta do is click on this button, and as well as Ultimate Team. I know there's some people who do not like Ultimate Team, but if you do want access to that content and those kind of leagues or playing other people in Ultimate Team, you can click on this button as well. And what this does is it customizes your roles and unlocks certain parts of the server for you. If you ever want to change anything, or if you misclick on something, you can always just DM me or at me, and I can fix your roles pretty much instantly for you. As always, there are rules and regulations for our servers, and these first 11 are pretty much to a T exactly how they are in the SFA. Just switched up some verbiage, but there are a couple new rules specifically for head-to-head gameplay. As always, any cheating at all is instantly bannable. We also really do not want to see any rage quitting. First and foremost, obviously, this is going to be a competitive server, but it's also not too competitive. We ideally are all here to get better. And just rage quitting, disconnecting, that's not how you're going to get better. Head-to-head league is going to have point differential factored in. So if you're losing by 42, if you're getting domed by somebody, it is still worth it to finish out the game and lose by 28 rather than 42, because it's going to help your ranks a lot more than that 42 automatic loss. If there's too much rage quitting, or if there's rage quitting problems, that person will be removed from the server. And as always, be responsible, be on time, be sportsmanlike. These leagues only work if you hold up your end of the bargain. So just make sure to have a good time and be respectful, be responsible to your peers here in the SFA. This training camp, this is where this video will be posted. As always, this is all kind of the same here. We have polls, social media content, Patreon info. I will update this when the time comes to actually launch this server, and I'll talk about it a little bit more down below. And I also have Home Field here. If you guys do not know, if you're new around here, we are affiliated with Home Field Apparel, one of the best college football and college sports companies out there for officially licensed stuff. They focus on vintage design, super cool things. You can always use code SFA at checkout for 15% off your first purchase. And if you ever are a returning customer, you can continue to use this link so that you can continue to support us as well. Here's the mod channels. You guys don't need to know about those. this is a typical general chat. You've got off topic, you got food, real sports, memes, music. We did add some dynasty discussion, so this is where you guys can put some stuff from your offline dynasties, talk about it, right? I might change this into a forums channel. If there's enough interest here in updating, so you can do what I do in the revamped server and update your own your own dynasty logs offline. As always, community highlight channels are super fun. And then we're introducing friendly matchmaking. So if you don't want a matchup to be official, if you want to use teams that aren't close in overall or something like that, or if you just want to shoot the shit, test stuff out, you can. We have a ton of lobbies throughout the server. That way you guys can always stream your gameplay. If you did not know, on these new consoles, PS5, Xbox One, you can stream your gameplay directly to Discord chats. So that's highly encouraged. That way you can open up to anybody who wants to watch a game if they're not able to play, and vice versa. And so that you guys can all talk in VC while you guys are playing each other. So it's a really fun time if you do stream your games. Now here is the meat and potatoes of the server. This is what is going to be what most people enjoy, and this is SFA Head-to-Head League. Now the purpose of this league is, one, it's to see who's the best player in the server, but two, it's to help you get better. And how it's going to work is, in order to participate, you do have to sign up. All you got to do is click on this link and fill out a few things. It's like your server name and like what nicknames you go by in Discord, your gamer tag you'll be playing as, what console you're on. That way we can add you to our spreadsheet so we can track all of your games and all of your results. And what's going to happen is, as you play games throughout the week, we will be calculating the results. We're designing a formula here based on wins and losses, who you play, so strength of schedule and point differential and things like that. And what we'll do is, every week, kind of like a college basketball AP poll, rank you guys, all of our participants, from 1 to 150, 1500, or however many people decide to join the server, and you'll be able to know where you stack up against your opponents. And then the next week, you can play whoever you want, and you can test your skills for somebody super high rated, or play somebody lower on the tier to try and get a high point differential game. And then every week, like we said, at a designated time, we will update the rankings, and so you can see yourself fluctuate week to week. And I haven't decided yet how long seasons, quote unquote seasons, are in SFA Head-to-Head League, or if it's just going to be a continuous change. I think we're going to need to get a couple of weeks of data to really see. But high performers will be eligible for rewards or tournament entries or some sort of rewards here. I've yet to figure that out. But basically, the sign-up form is here. Weekly rankings will be posted here. Game logs, this is where you're going to post your results. So in order to post your results, I need to see one, the score, the gamer tags, and what teams were involved. That way we can verify that you guys are following the rules and that the game was completed, and to verify the outcome. We're going to have designated rules for an official league game, so that we are all playing by the same rules, and there's no funny business or collusion or any cheating going on. This is where you'll look for a match. The ideal circumstances, at any time of the day, you can be like, hey, I'm interested in playing a match in 5 minutes. Anybody down? And if you want to post your rank, you can, and then we can get matches that way. As always, we'll have a discussion channel where you guys can talk about what's going on, or the rankings or whatnot, and then any head-to-head highlights. And ideally, anybody who can, which you can if you have the game, will be streaming their games at any point in the time. So ideally, any given weekend, we'd see all these lobbies full with tons of games going on, and we can all watch them, and I'll stream them and stuff like that. So that is the big brain goal here, or the end goal for the league. Now, in addition to SFA Head-to-Head League, this is completely free. Anybody who joins Discord or has access to the game can join and sign up and play. If you're interested in competing for tournaments for cash or additional prizes, you can sign up for tournaments. Now, in order to play tournaments, you do have to read and sign this tournament waiver. I'll read this here. Participants must already be signed up for and actively participating in SFA Head-to-Head League. That's the free thing above, to be eligible for entry into any tournaments. All seeding in tournaments are based off your latest ranking in SFA Head-to-Head League. So the more you play SFA Head-to-Head League, the better your seeding will be in paid-for tournaments. The attached waiver must be read, filled out, and submitted to me via direct DM before any participation. It is okay for you guys to fill out the first page, which is just a bunch of information I need. But however, I do need a electronically signed or a wet signature at the bottom. So I need to see an actual signature. You can't just type your name in the bottom line. And as always, if you are a minor, you can play with parental permission before signing up, so make sure to get that. And obviously, please make sure you read the entire thing and ask me any questions or concerns before you sign up. And as always, to sign up for a tournament, once you get through that, this is where I'll post all the info and the schedules. I don't have a specific schedule set right now. I want to wait for the new game to come out and see what we're doing with the SFA so that we can nail down. But the idea is that we'll run weekly tournaments on set days and that we stream the games and see all the results, right? So this is where you can sign up for tournaments. This is where the results of the tournaments will be posted, and this is obviously a tournament discussion page, tourney highlights, and more lobbies for tournament games going on. Might have to add more here. However, how Patreon will tie into all of this is the idea is tournaments will have an entry fee. Might be anywhere from $3 to $10 or something like that, and you're going to sign up through Cash App. However, if you decide to sign up for Patreon, you'll pay a flat fee, subscription fee to the SFA Head-to-Head, and you'll have free access to any tournaments that aren't filled up, these ones. So like if I post something here in info and schedule and it's a $5 entry fee, you can just bypass the fee and go in as a Patreon coach and fill up a spot and compete for a cash prize. We'll also have Patreon exclusive tournaments as well, at least once a month, depending on how many people we have, right? Yeah, and so this looks pretty similar to the Patreon over on SFA. On the coaching sim, we'll have some polls, chats, suggestions, right, that kind of stuff, and the actual tournaments themselves, and this is where they'll be held, and I might stream them as well. If you do decide to add in Online Dynasty or Ultimate Team, these are the categories that will be unlocked. So for Online Dynasties, just a general chat, a specific place to join PlayStation 1, specific place to join Xbox Ones, along with highlights channel, and then this is going to be a forum. This is where any Online Dynasties can have their own updates, or this is where you can ping people and stuff like that. And we'll have some lobbies as well if you guys want to stream games. For Ultimate Team, it's the same thing as well. General chat, this is where like news and talking about your teams and stuff. We'll have a matchmaking where you can find people to play, and all your highlights, obviously, post them here so we can keep them all. So that's kind of how the server looks right now. Obviously, you're not seeing much actual stuff happening. I am going to launch this server on July 1st, so definitely join in. Let me know if you want to see anything changed, or if I'm missing something, or if you have any ideas as well. The goal is to make this a hub for the new game, and so we can get a large player base of a lot of people who do enjoy actual competitive head-to-head and not like cheating and nano blitzing or any of that stuff. And just have fun doing it, get better at the game together, and just enjoy the new games. First time we've had a game in 11 years. Let's enjoy it. Let's have some fun, and I'll catch you guys in the server. Peace.